room and he looks at me and he says, grab your gear and get to practice. Nothing else, just grab your gear and get to practice. So I grabbed my gear and I got to practice. I'm so glad that he saw the grappler in me. To Coach Wes Holman and John McNaughton, they were two coaches that really worked hard to make our wrestling club good. They did that by sacrificing time away from their families to attend weekend wrestling clinics so they could bring back the latest techniques and moves to the wrestling room, which enabled us to become better wrestlers and help our team succeed. It was my junior year when Coach McNaughton, he returned with a cool little takedown called the Kelly. I'm sure a lot of you don't even know what that move is, but we didn't know what it was either until he showed it to us. And I loved it. I worked hard to perfect that move, and it would elevate me from a good wrestler to a state qualifier my junior year, to a state contender my senior year. I'm so thankful that we have coaches who are willing to make personal sacrifices in order to bring the necessary tools to us to become successful as individuals and as a team. And then there's Coach John Applegate and Coach Mike Reeves. I need to say thanks to them for letting me believe in myself. I don't know how many ago this little deal, but I went to Coach Applegate at the beginning of my senior year and I said, I'd sure like to be a sprinter this year, Coach. He could have easily said, no, you're not. You've never ran sprints. Let's not go there. But instead, he allowed me that opportunity to be a sprinter. By doing so, I would have one of the proudest moments of my entire athletic career by winning the 100-yard dash and placing second at the 220 at state, every districts. I don't know if anybody thought that I would run that fast as the year began. But still, there's a little more of what happened that year. It was the week that the Big Ten track conference meet was going to happen. And Coach, he came to me and he said, Chart, he always called me Chart, I like when he called me Chart. He said, we're going to put you in the 440 this week. Again, I've never ran an open quarter in competition, so you can imagine the surprise I felt by being told I'm going to get put into the open quarter. Well, what was more shocking than the surprise of being put into the race was the way that I finished in that race. I'm so thankful that we had coaches that could assess our athletic abilities and put us in the right position to help our team succeed. Lois, I've been looking at you, girl. You know how happy I am that you're here today and that you and Jan could join John and I at this special day. He's right here with me. So, about a month ago, the athletic boosters, they sent me a form out. They wanted me to list my individual athletic achievements. And you know, I couldn't even start thinking of them before I was starting to write down our team accomplishments. Now, why would I write the team accomplishments down? Because that's how we were coached to think, right from the very beginning of our athletic careers. Work hard to be the very best that you could be, so that you could help your team succeed. If the team is successful, individual achievements and awards will find their way to us. You know, our coaches are right about that too. In 1968 to 1970, while I was in junior high, my teammates in the junior high, we were learning to become better athletes. The high school was having more and more success at winning championships in multiple sports. I think that my teammates and I could attest that the buzz around Fremont was pretty exciting, and we just couldn't wait to get to high school so that we could have our opportunity to experience that same type of success. In 72 and 73, not only were the 4 sports that I participated in playing for championships, but so was the golf team, the tennis team, the swim team, and the basketball teams. Even the cross country was doing well. That's 9 sports in one class, all playing at a very high level. I should tell you just how much athletic talent was walking the halls of Fremont High. Now I can give you example after example of the quality athletes that I had the privilege of playing alongside of. Some of them right here in this room were setting school records. They were all conference and all state and team sports. They were conference, district, and state champions in individual sports. I'm not even sure when I say quality athlete that it really tells you just how much athletic talent I had surrounding me. I was really, really a lucky guy to have that much talent around me.